Are you stuck grinding endlessly on Twitch and wondering why nobody seems to be finding your new channel? Here's the uncomfortable truth that most new streamers completely ignore. Twitch simply does not prioritize discovery for your first streams. There is no magical fairy god algorithm that will automatically push your content to thousands of eager new viewers right away. If you want people to actually find you, you absolutely have to bring them in yourself through proactive effort. Right now, the absolute fastest method to achieve this outreach is by aggressively feeding content to short-form platforms. Think TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels. Those apps are explicitly built to show your content to people who do not even follow you yet. So this video is the practical short-form guide you actually need, and I'll show you how to make a whole week's worth of polished clips in under an hour using an efficient workflow. By the way, hi, my name is Barry, and I shifted my focus from spending all my time in code and crypto over to making content full-time. The fundamental reason I push short-form so intensely is simply because you meet your future dedicated viewers exactly where they are already spending their time. I recently asked a bunch of you how you actually go about discovering new streams on the platform. A massive 62% of you said you primarily just check channels that you are already following on your usual routine. 21% reported finding new channels through recommendations from friends or simply platform suggestions. Shockingly, only 17% of you actively browse through the game categories to find someone new to watch. The plain translation here is that Twitch is not the environment where new viewers are randomly stumbling across your high-quality content. However, those exact same people are consistently spending hours scrolling through Shorts and TikTok, endlessly swiping for something that genuinely makes them laugh, gasp, or simply hit that heart button. Short-form content instantly gets your unique personality, best highlights, and overall style in front of complete strangers without requiring any initial search effort. This naturally leads to the real central question: how do you actually create short-form content that successfully hooks, retains, and ultimately converts those viewers into committed followers? To master that conversion, you absolutely must obsess over the two key analytics that truly matter for algorithmic success. First in line is the average percentage watched, which is better known in the industry as your overall retention rate. It is literally measuring how much of your short video people watch on average before they decide to scroll away. You will inevitably have some people who just glance for a split second and immediately scroll on to the next thing. Conversely, others will watch most of your content and then bail the second they get the information they were looking for. The platforms universally favor videos that successfully keep people engaged and on the application for a longer cumulative time, so retention is incredibly significant. However, relying solely on retention percentage alone is a critical mistake because it is not the entire picture. Consider this challenging scenario. Which single clip is mathematically better? A 30-second video with a 90% average watch, or a 50-second video watched at only 70%? If your immediate thought was the 30-second clip, you are missing the central point. 70% of 50 seconds is simply more total watch time than 90% of only 30 seconds. Longer clips that might have a slightly lower percentage can actually win out, because the accumulated total watch time is what truly registers with the algorithm. So, what kind of watch performance is actually realistic for you to aim for in your content creation process? Shorts that clock in under 15 seconds are inherently quite risky unless they deliver a punchline that is undeniably hilarious or strongly demands an immediate rewatch. For clips falling within that 15 to 30 second sweet spot, you should really be targeting a 90 to 95% average view percentage to satisfy the algorithms. When you are dealing with the longer end, think 40 to 60 seconds in length. An average of 75 to 80% is considered a very solid achievement. But remember that longer length does not automatically grant you permission to be boring. You must maintain dense action and constant momentum throughout the entire runtime. The specific way you choose to edit your clip is what directly determines how well that retention metric holds up over time. Top-tier creators consistently employ a few very predictable and effective tricks to make sure people remain absolutely glued to their content. This naturally brings us over to the second absolutely crucial metric: the viewed versus swipe percentage metric. This particular metric acts as the initial gatekeeper because if someone swipes away within just 2 seconds, the platform doesn't even count it as a real view. But if they happen to stay just that fraction of a second longer, suddenly the algorithm registers a valuable, countable view for your video. That means the very first 3 seconds of your clip are unequivocally the most critical segment for overall performance. You need to achieve at least a 70 to 75% viewed versus swipe rate just to stand a reasonable chance of getting seen. Viral clips, the ones that truly take off, often manage to hit an impressive 80 to 85%, or even exceed that number. Therefore, the single biggest problem you face in short-form content is learning how to stop people from swiping away before they even give you a chance. And ultimately, stopping that immediate swipe comes down entirely to your ability to craft compelling and effective video hooks. Hooks are not magic. They are specific skills that you absolutely build through consistent, focused repetition over time. And yes, for the record, you are going to make a lot of genuinely bad hooks when you first start practicing this, and that is completely okay. Before I show you the simple production workflow that saves hours, let me issue one important warning about a common growth obstacle. I call this specific challenge the dreaded 300 viewer trap that can completely stall your potential growth if you don't navigate it. Short-form platforms initially test your newly posted clip by showing it only to a small initial batch of viewers to gauge their immediate reaction. If that first small group reacts positively, the platform then decides to bump your content out to a significantly larger audience pool. At the time I am recording this, videos are scored by a simple point system that rewards key engagement actions. A simple like counts for 1 point, while a thoughtful comment is worth 2 points toward that initial boost score. A significant share of the content with another user registers for 3 points in the platform's internal tally. The act of watching the entire short through to the end rewards you with a healthy 4 points for that individual viewer. And finally, a full rewatch of the clip grants you the maximum 5 points available in that entire scoring mechanism. This means the absolute fastest way to rack up the points needed for a push is to ensure people watch your content all the way to the very end, ideally watching it more than once. If your clip completely dies out in that initial small batch of viewers, it simply will not receive that crucial wider algorithmic push you need. Fortunately, there is a highly reliable 3-part structure that consistently works for the vast majority of successful short-form videos. You must keep your short structured into 3 main elements: the initial hook, the central deliver, and the concluding payoff moment. The hook's only job is to completely stop the scroll and grab attention within the first 3 seconds of playback. You should clearly state exactly what the viewer is about to receive and who the content is specifically tailored to help. I frequently open my own content by saying something direct like, "Here are streaming tips specifically for total noobs. This is part 4. This immediately tells prospective viewers exactly what the video is about and confirms it is relevant for their skill level. Alternatively, you can open with a highly intriguing question or a genuinely weird visual that forces the viewer to develop a need-to-know feeling. For instance, something like, "Is this the single dumbest exploit ever found in this game?" works wonders. The overarching goal for your hook segment is always focused on achieving absolute brevity alongside total clarity of message. Next is the deliver section, which is where you must faithfully fulfill the exact promise that your hook established moments before. You need to tell a very compact story, and small punchy arcs that include an unexpected twist work incredibly well for this section. Think about classic mystery movies where the major surprise ending makes you immediately want to go back and watch the beginning again. For a gaming clip, this narrative structure could sound like, "I keep failing to beat this boss until I finally do." And then you show the struggle. Build up the tension through those failures, and then land the unexpected but perfectly logical solution for the audience. The payoff is the specific singular moment that every single person who watched was eagerly waiting for to finally arrive. Your final 2 to 4 seconds must be exclusively dedicated to rewarding the viewer with that amazing conclusion they came for. You must stop talking and stop showing any new footage immediately after that moment finishes, because any unnecessary extension will severely cost you retention. Shorts demand surgical endings. Any second of padding will negatively impact how many people stick around to the very end. Now, let's cover a few editing habits that the top professional creators use to achieve those frankly crazy retention numbers. They often employ a double hook by saying the core message out loud while simultaneously displaying it visually with large, prominent text. This technique doubles down on the initial promise and successfully grabs both the viewers with sound on and the crucial sound off audience. Every single piece of text in your short absolutely needs professional captions, because so many people watch content in public spaces without audio. Furthermore, using animated captions naturally adds crucial motion to the screen, which is a powerful way to maintain visual attention. Having a small, subtle channel banner or watermark placed consistently saves you significant time later, because you don't have to verbally explain who you are. The short itself tells the engaging story, and the silent branding marker just continuously markets your channel in the background. All of these necessary elements sound like a significant amount of editing homework, and honestly, that is exactly what it is for most creators. The chore of scrubbing through hours of VODs just to find one perfect clip, then clipping it, captioning it, resizing it for vertical, and scheduling it is genuinely what stalls so many growth attempts. Wouldn't it be absolutely incredible if you could actually generate 7 full days of polished shorts in less than 60 minutes without manually hunting through all your footage? That incredible scenario is precisely where a specialized tool designed for this task, like Vizard, enters the picture to revolutionize your process. Vizard is specifically engineered for streamers who want the short-form growth benefits without having to live inside a complex video editor every single day. It automatically scans your long-form videos to detect the highest energy moments and instantly turns those into ready-to-post correctly formatted clips. The 3 core functions it excels at are auto-editing those viral moments, setting up automated scheduling, and providing a central content calendar for oversight. But the real game-changing advantage comes from how those intelligent features intelligently combine to create a seamless pipeline. For auto-editing, instead of you guessing what will perform well, Vizard scans for measurable spikes like loud audio or major chat activity to suggest high virality clips. It automatically generates all necessary captions, applies the correct vertical aspect ratio framing, and gives you a quick editor for final title adjustments. That singular feature alone saves you hours that you would normally spend scrubbing through raw footage and manually cutting clips. With Autoschedule, you just define how often you want a new clip to go out, and the AI intelligently cues those posts for optimal timing. You completely bypass the need to constantly babysit exact posting times or manually upload content into 3 different separate applications. The Content Calendar feature is a central dashboard where every single piece of your scheduled content lives and can be managed easily. You can drag clips to reschedule, quickly edit descriptions, or use a bulk option to post across platforms, all from that single unified hub. This eliminates the constant need to juggle 5 or 6 different management tools just to keep your social media presence active. Now, to be perfectly honest, other similar tools do exist out there, like Nexus Clips or even some native Twitch clipping features. They work to varying degrees, but most of these competing tools end up missing at least one crucial piece of the puzzle. Often they are priced too high for creators who are just starting out and haven't built up their revenue stream yet. Another common flaw is that they only handle the initial clipping and then force you to manually export everything and upload it later. Some tools select highlights that look fine in isolation, but are not actually optimized for those key retention metrics we discussed earlier. Furthermore, several solutions neglect the scheduling aspect entirely, meaning you still have to manage when things post across all your separate apps. Vizard's real edge is entirely practical. It focuses on creating clips that maximize your potential watch time from the start. It automatically applies the correct captions and formatting required for each specific short-form platform you are targeting. This means you can go from a long stream right into batch publishing a full week of content in one single sitting, not spread out over an entire day of editing frustration. I have personally used this very workflow to create a week's worth of fully edited, captioned, and scheduled clips in under an hour after just one evening stream. A significant number of those batched clips went on to hit tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of views, which sent new viewers back to my main channel. Now for a quick walkthrough of the actual production process. First, just let Vizard scan all your recent VODs for highlight moments. Next, quickly review the suggested highlights. You have the power to keep them, edit them slightly, or just delete the suggestions you don't like. Select your desired vertical formats, make any minor tweaks to the auto-generated captions or overlays, and then simply hit the schedule button. Set your preferred cadence, perhaps one great clip released every single day, and the AI will automatically populate your publishing calendar for you. If you see one particular clip performing exceptionally well early on, you even have the option to manually push that specific one out sooner to catch the momentum. The platform can even provide a real-time score for potential virality, so you know which content deserves your immediate attention. One final key piece of creativity advice: if you are ever low on genuinely entertaining high-energy moments, you can still successfully make shorts that teach, empathize, or shock people. Very short, highly useful content, like quick tips, obscure game bugs, or reaction montages, also performs extremely well across the board. Just combine that useful content with the tried and true hook, story, and payoff structure, and you will be set for consistent posting. So yes, Twitch is definitely not going to discover you for free, but by pushing your absolute best moments into short-form ecosystems, you meet an audience that is already actively looking for snackable content. Utilize that proven 3-step short structure, obsessively track retention, and viewed via swipe rates, and adopt tools like Vizard to shift from endless editing to efficient batch publishing. You will ultimately spend considerably less time manually cutting footage and much more time actually streaming and improving your on-camera performance. If you are ready to try batching a full week of shorts in under an hour, go let Vizard automatically pull highlights from your last stream and queue those clips up for posting. Try the system for just 1 week and actively track your resulting follower jump. Most creators see a clear lift in impressions and new follows within just a few high-quality uploads. Don't hold out for instant superstardom or overnight fame. Instead, expect steady, compounding growth when you post consistently and let the algorithms test your content fairly. All right. That officially covers the real, actionable, short-form playbook for gaining traction on Twitch right now. If you are interested in learning the next level, how to actually be more consistently fun and engaging on your live streams, I have another video detailing practical examples from top performers. Otherwise, the advice stands: go stream with better focus, clip your best moments smarter, and let your content do the heavy lifting for your channel growth.